Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Auction Not Included. This is episode 110. In the last episode, we had a massive power problem, so I built some infrastructure over here, and I think I actually at some point might put in a third wood burner. In fact, I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it. Put in a third wood burner here. I think that would be helpful. I don't actually have that much steel right this second, but we can produce more, that's fine. Let's see what else. Oh, I had a comment, thank you very much, that someone thought there might have been a pip or something trapped in one of the squares around the bedrooms here. I checked every single square, in fact I checked all 6 bedrooms, and there definitely is no buried pip anywhere. Now, that could just be because it died of old age, or it could have gotten out, and that's the version we're going with. It got out. Maybe that was you there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, there's definitely nothing trapped there. What else? Oh, very, very important. After I skill scrubbed 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘳𝘀, I never gave her back a hat. Can you believe it? Terrible. So, we will fix that right away. Oops. Come on now. Absolutely terrible. But it's an excuse to have new hat time, so that can't be a bad thing, right? Wherever 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘳𝘀 went. Oh, there you are. Why do you have a spacesuit on in the base? Okay, so I guess we're looking at that in a minute. Why would you have a spacesuit on in the base when there is room for one here? I do not understand. Okay. On the upside, your stress level has completely vanished, so that means that skill scrubbing was quite helpful. I just don't know why you haven't come and got your new hat yet. That I don't know. Bizarre. Okay. I guess I'll let that one go. No, that's Ellie. That's not who I was after. Yeah, why do you have a suit on? I don't understand. Oh look, you don't have a suit on now. You got your hat. When did you get your hat? I can't have missed it. I was sitting there staring right at it. Okay, well, I guess we missed new hat time. Anyway, let us find something here. I'm probably going to grab some steel or something to make steel out of, but either way, I'll be back. Okay, here we go. I couldn't find actual steel after quite a few clicks. If anything, it was really trying to make me have another tree acorn, but anyway, I did eventually find iron, which we will need to produce steel, so that will be fine. So let's just go ahead and bash out a bit more of that. Is that enough? Maybe not. Let's maybe go a bit higher. Yeah, that should be fine. That's 700 kilos of iron, which we have. 200 of carbon, that's fine. And 100 of lime. Yeah, that's all totally fine. We'll be able to make all that. It'll take a bit because it has to chew through water here to have an output for it, but it can be done, so that'll be totally fine. Okay, what else did I want to do? Oh, I want to put some of the power users back on, specifically the research, and at least one of them, and at least one of the rocket fuels. Doesn't really matter which one, of course, but at least this way we'll have some refueling happening. It's very slow, but at least it's moving, right? Okay. Okay, so it looks like we need 300 and some change, so basically 4 runs of the steel machine. Okay. Right, the metal refinery. What I meant by that. Looks like you've done 2 already. So that's not bad. Okay. Meanwhile, oxygen levels. Still pretty terrible. Last episode I had ran off camera for a while and it gave it time to kind of sink the real oxygen down a bit. So we are definitely making some progress, it's very, very slow. This is the square here I've been using as my sample, and we're into the 9s now. Hovering around 9.5, so we're definitely getting somewhere, it's taken a while. The actual slicksters are still slicksters. They haven't changed to those long hair fellas like last time. Then you seem to be really struggling to keep up. Let's figure that out. So you bring it over here so you can split out the oil for us. That part's fine. That part's not busy at all. The polluted water excess. Oh, my cooling line's using up too much. Okay. What I think we'll do then, why don't I just put the cooling line on a pulse? And then that way we have a little bit of control. Or at least we can reduce how much is being pushed through and therefore make everything just that little bit better. Okay. I know it's going to be very difficult for them to get to, but that's fine. I end up with hydrogen over here. Interesting. Anyway. Doesn't matter, but I don't know how that got there. Somehow it must have floated out from here. Somehow. Weird. Anyway. So we won't worry about that. Okay, I got another 300 of it in, so we just need one more batch of steel, and then we can have this extra wood burner going. And that will basically pay for one of the rad generators that I put on, because they basically take about the same amount of power. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, the heat over here is just disgusting, but that's fine. It all floats out and up into space anyway, so we don't have to care. And that's the best way. That is by far the best way. Okay, so it looks like you've started on the wire, but you haven't built the actual timer yet. So I can't set it yet. Okay. That's fine. Is anyone coming back up to finish that? I don't see any. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody. There you go. Okay, so yeah, we'll basically put this at 50-50 for now, so it's going to push half as much through. I mean, it's going to take a while for that to work its way down, but once that does, that should help this pump down here run a lot smoother. Which in turn means we can start catching up all this liquid. Because there's a fair bit too much of it right now. Quite a fair bit too much of it, I would say. I guess we could actually open this door. There's nothing in here other than really than just a whole bunch more carbon to be let. In fact, I guess I could just do it from this side, right? Let all that carbon out. It's not helping anything, it's not hurting anything, it's just there's no point in it being there. So let's just get rid of it. Okay. That part's all good. The actual first break looks like it is here. Unless it's compressing as it goes, but either way, this should help, I think. I mean, it has to, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense if it doesn't. Well, I do wonder if there's some better way of dealing with this. But it's fine for now, I'm not going to mess with it. But I'm sure there's got to be a better way for that to work. Surely there has to be, right? Alright. We should be allowed, I think, to push... You should be fully recharged now, right? So let's go ahead and push 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘀𝘀 across and let's do a bit more work on 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘀𝘀. Because we're still looking for those artifacts, if there are any, and I still don't know if there are or not. But as you recall, I started digging... Actually, I might want to not dig in if this... I mean, that might just be the bottom of the map, but this structure makes me kind of think there might be something here. So before we actually unlock something, like I don't want to like open up a volcano or something, that would be terrible. This... Well, I don't see anything there, so this might be okay. So let's dig a little bit more. Maybe this is just the bottom of the map, it just happens to be a, you know, flat mountain type of thing. But anytime I see 4 neutroniums in a straight line like that, I get concerned that it's hiding something from me. Because that is something the game likes to do. Smog slugs? I'm not familiar with that. And there's no detail on that whatsoever. Okie dokie. Interesting. Well, it still says all you're eating is metals, yet the description made it sound like you eat gases. Interesting. Well, either way, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about this. I'll find something, I'll be back. Okay, there we go. That's actually what I wanted last time. I don't really need it now, but let's get our steel stocks back up a little bit. Because that sounds helpful. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's just that AETN. We don't really need that. That can just stay buried. I mean, it's possible there's something beside it, but it seems unlikely. Still do want to get into here. But until we build that ladder, that's not happening. Okay. Which section do you... Oh, you're working on the stuff up here still. Alright, that's fine. It all needs to get done at some point, so it doesn't make a huge difference what order we do it in. Now it's sleepy time, so fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to figure out what that symbol is. It was just a slug sitting there. That's fine. No big deal. Take that further across. We probably should build another access ladder over here somewhere to make it quicker to get around, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Somewhere over here. Doesn't matter exactly where. Unless, of course, there's some neutronium here. Which there is. That makes that not as ideal. So close to the edge I can't really see it to tell what kind of pattern it is, so we'll wait till we dig in a bit closer and then we'll be able to tell. But I'm pretty sure this is nothing, so I think we're okay to do that. It seems okay. Now, also, there's no point in doing that. We know that's the bottom. There's no point in going any further. Yeah, there's definitely nothing here, so that just happens to be a flat surface. It's making me paranoid, but there's nothing happening, so it's totally fine. Did you see that? I thought it said plus wild, which... Or did it say oil? I thought it said plus wild. Or is it maybe because I just saw that slickster and it was putting the wild tag on it, maybe? I don't know. That was weird. Oh, okay, so yeah, we don't want to be anywhere near... Well, I mean, we have a spacesuit anyway, but we still don't really want to be near that. But it's clear there's nothing happening down here. So either these artifacts are not, in fact, on these little planets, or I'm looking in the wrong spot, or they're really, really tiny. In which case they'll just be hard to randomly find, but I'm starting to think they don't actually exist here. In which case, though, I don't know where they actually are. Weird. Okay, well, either way, how's your suit doing? Are you... you're just about done. Okay. We'll let you get a little bit of a nap in, and then we'll send you back. Yeah, I'm really not sure what it was talking about with terrestrial artifacts then. I'm not sure. Oh, and I should mention, in case anyone's not sure what I'm talking about, when I say celestial artifacts, what I was talking about was the cosmic archaeology achievement, as the win condition. It talks about the space artifacts, which we've already got a couple of, but then it's also talking about these terrestrial artifacts, and I don't know what those are. So, unless some of these, but that would still be spatial, right? I was gonna say, because if maybe I send something to here and there's something like this, like the way these are, but that doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So we're probably going to end up building the statue, because that one at least I do know how to do. Anyway. Making any progress here? Not really, huh? Okay. Well, this is showing progress. That's dropped below 9 now. So we definitely are thinning out the carbon dioxide. I guess it's taking a while to refill up here and filter its way down, so Alright. Still too much pressure here for these. Although the temperature's fine, so I don't think I need to insulate this anymore. I originally had to insulate this because it was too hot. And the 𝗊𝗰𝘰𝘰𝘀𝘀 couldn't keep up with it, but it looks like now it should be okay. So, and if I switch these out to airflows, then that will help exchange the pressure a bit, so maybe these oxyferns can run a little better. Hopefully. If nothing else, any oxygen they do make can float out here much quicker than it can float out all the way over here, up, and then all the way back, right? So hopefully that helps. Well, it can't hurt anyway. It may not help, but it certainly can't hurt. They're still not running all that well. I can't tell if that's better or not than it was before. It's not, like I say, it's still certainly not good. Maybe I will have to do something better with this. Maybe I filter off the polluted stuff, so the only things come like oil still will go here. Filter polluted stuff off somewhere else, so then the only other stuff that will go through here is if there's any like brine, for example, right? Little bits like that. Yeah, maybe that's what we're gonna do next time. But for now, I think we're going to call things there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See you.